even Christie's team, heck, still definitely in the running there. So it's going to be fun to see these teams sort of have quote unquote nothing to lose now, try to get out there and run it up.
Well, it's time to see if they can, in fact, just go out there, make things mixy for everyone else in the top 8. But it is going to be Knight, the player we have been hyping up for good reason. The winner of map 6. As we jump in now to map 7, just 2 more to go for the 21 teams here in this resurgence. $25,000 on the line. And this team, the one hot on the heels of Shifty, is trying to steal away first place in the final 2 drops.
Man, that's a solid day's work, ain't it? $9,000 first place. I mean,
not too bad.
Oh yeah. Shout out 21. Gorgo Knight here. What's he got right now? Just an MP7 in his pocket. Not too much cash.
Okay.
They do have a UAV, so they're gonna see there's not many people around them. Can loot up and just get their loadout here early. And right here is like, you don't want to play too aggressive, right? You can still sort of bank on Shifty squad making a mistake and just play your game. It has been working. You have 153 points. You're playing absolutely fine. And, you know, with them, it's like they're just exceeding expectations at this point.
Yeah, it's just obviously you want that first place, right? You're hungry for it. You know that Shifty's team is capable of a dud map. Case in point, you said it. Map 4, 20th place, 0 kills to their name. You have to hope that happens again, but you also can't rely on their missteps to help you win, right? They're going to need to give their best effort in these last 2 maps.
Yeah, you just got to play your game, hope for the best. Can't force anything, and it seems they're doing just that. Another team that's been playing very well, Krinks' squad. You highlighted them a lot throughout this tournament in the way that they like to play. They're always together in tandem. You can see there goes some shots down. He's going to get taken out by King AJ, and it's going to get very mixy here. Gotta be careful not to get squad wiped.
Yeah, have to be very careful. That is not how you want to go out. You can already see it on the top right. One team has been fully eliminated. So we have 21 squads. They're going to be watching gameplay for a while before we get into the last map. But Shifty, no eliminations. This team with the most to lose. They have had some high highs, some low lows in this tournament. But it is that consistency that's really going to help them continue to maintain that first place spot.
100%. They have been unbelievable. In their wins, it's just been beautiful to watch. And there you can see, saw him on the radar, didn't know exactly where he was, going to get shredded and taken out, but self-res is coming in. Teammates are around him. Biffle's trying to get information, but I don't even think they know where he was at.
He was on ground.
Yeah, that was a little tricky. Maybe just a bit of a pot shot, but they do have that bounty. Well, if it was eBay, well, the bounty's right on top of them, so it might be exactly who Biffle just took out.
One landed over here. Yeah, I heard you. One landed low, like
there we go. Some of those kills starting to work their way in for this team, and I mean, really at this point, and it feels like if Shifty's team can simply get the 1.2, the 1.3 multiplier in double digits, I don't know if there's enough time to top that.
Yeah, I mean, if they get 15, 20 kills and a good multiplier, 1.3, 1.2, they're in a really good spot to secure this tournament. But like we said, it's still anybody's game. There's a lot of teams that are very close, and you know, 3, 4, 5 to 9th.
Aiden is one of them.
Yeah, team's still playing for a lot. Aiden's team is sitting at 114. I mean, they can make their way all the way up to 4th place, you know, after this game. That's literally a difference of what, 11 points. So that's pretty big for placings and money and all this stuff. So they're still going very hard.
We'll swing back over to Shifty, who has picked up an elimination as we were looking at Aiden's POV. Biffle off screen does take down Prospect. And what a team to watch. It seems like they're always so decisive in what they want to do and fully confident when a player like Shifty just takes a risk. Because they assume more often than not, he's going to get the job done.
Absolutely. They just take their turns, right? It's like, I'm going off this game, you're going off this game. Let's just team fire and take over. Here we go, back on board here with Braxton's squad. Krinks picking up kills. They're able to come back, and you know, they've been utilizing the resurgence, I feel like, the best. Like, they've been losing people left and right, but just coming on back, picking up more kills.
And now the scramble with 5 eliminations. Krinks just trying to stay alive. And that's Nobu Spartan, a nice kill to be able to pick up. Because who is in 4th place right behind Krinks? Nobu Spartan's team. So a big pickup there. I don't think that was a team wipe necessarily, but anything you can do to slow them down is certainly going to help you.
100%. I'll echo that. And I'm looking at it. It's 0.3 is the difference in points there. So this is a very scary situation. 2 seconds for Braxton. Crinks has to stay alive. He's able to do it. Braxton does come back. And now we need to reset. We need to stay alive. Throw that cluster mine down on the bottom. Let's just stay alive and finesse.
When it's a lot, simply that movement, right, will chunk time off the resurgence timer. So even if you have to sprint around the second story of this house, just get M back as quickly as possible. Let's take a look. Santana on our screen with 1 elimination. They're able to take down, actually, excuse me, FIFA kill was taken down. I'm not quite sure by who. Aydan. There we go. So
you see,
want to get that back ASAP. Look, you got to pull out yours for broadcast, I'm saying.
I don't know, somewhere upstairs. Next time. I'll have it next time. But now I'm learning. That's how you get dialed in Warzone. Here, they are in the aquarium just trying to play their lives. This is a team that hasn't lived up to the expectations so far. Still a couple games to leave an impression here in 21 Savage's Fright Night. Sean J. What are they at? 56.
They're right around the same. They're just 1 spot under Santana's team, actually, in 15th. Yeah. And they've had some pretty decent games. They just haven't had that X Factor pop-off game yet. So, hey, there's certainly still time to do it, but a solid showing so far.
I agree with you. Very solid showing so far. Bounty up. They were here last game as well. They really seem to like this area of the map. And I just gotta say, Sean J is one of the most wonderful people I've ever met in gaming. She is awesome.
She's delightful.
Like one of the nicest people. Always has a smile on her face. Is always having a good time and just loves Call of Duty. If you haven't checked out her stream or anything or YouTube stuff like that, go check it out. Show her some love because she is awesome.
I couldn't agree more. Definitely worth your view, worth your support for sure. I did just get news from Wonderful Production that it looks like our 7th place team, Aydan's team, was full wiped in 20th.
All right. Well, that's a hell of a squad to be gone now in this lobby for everybody.
It is indeed, and great news if you're Intech's team, if you're on Rational's team, because they are at 114 points. Also a bit of a breath of relief for Brawlix's team, who was only about 3 points ahead of them in the score lines. But yeah, anytime Aydan is removed from the map, that's good for everyone.
100%. And now, you know, we're just chilling here with Sean J's squad. Their bounty is actually coming right at them. It's Juki's. Now that is a terrifying bounty. As you can see, they're very hesitant.
Under me.
So we'll check back in with that one in a bit. We're gonna switch over to Shifty.
That's one up for sure.
And what do you know? Once again, high ground, getting quality shots down. Biffle taking out people left and right. Just cruising, Katie. Just cruising and bruising.
But it does seem like this is a bit more measured from them in this map, and it makes sense, right? Only 14 eliminations, does try and go right for his teammate there in the staircase. I like those shots. Not going to do much because you're on the same team, but I think it makes sense to be a bit more slow and steady here. You have a 30-point lead. You don't need first place. You just need to get double digits, like you said, 15, 20 kills, a nice multiplier, and you're sitting pretty.
Absolutely. Just got to kind of navigate properly here. I mean, they're on the edge of circle. They're in a pretty good spot.
We've seen them in this exact spot before. They like these rooftops.
Yeah, we have. Yeah, they like these rooftops that are on the edge, that are over the streets and the water, and so you can create high ground, right? If you're on one of the middle buildings, it's just rooftop to rooftop fights. So that's one thing that you notice different about this team than some of the others is that's just how they like to play. And they play that rotation. They stay up there long enough to get all the information, and now they're out of there.
I'm coming too.
They get what they needed, the UAV, and well, that is an unfortunate time to take a look at Noob's POV because Knight is the only one alive. So we swing over to Unrational. That's actually going to be 6 eliminations and another tricky position, not only for Knight's team, but Unrational's too.
40 seconds.
40 seconds is massive, and you can't necessarily afford to just do laps in a circle here. He's trying to move to work that timer down, but if he knows someone's hunting them, that could be disastrous for a team that's currently in 9th place.
100% it could. And he's just trying to wait for his team to come on back, but like, what are they? They're gonna come in here and pick up this ground loot? Like they're gonna have to make something crazy happen here. He's gonna potentially have to get a couple kills. There are a couple guns in there, but they're not great.
On too? Are you kidding me?
Yeah, that's what I'm telling you. This is the new wave.
Well,
so
good news, he got his team back.
Here though.
No loot. Bad news though, it wasted a lot of time.
Yeah,
Oh
ton of time.
no. Oh no.
He's dead.
That.
Yeah.
I don't know if throwing a molly then running into the molly while getting shot is ideal, but Knight got a kill from it, so that's nice. He's still alive.
I don't have any plates.
Oh, no. There's still up above
I'm
you.
dead, bro.
Gorgo does find a kill, but he's gonna get taken out, and that's Skullface's squad and Santana above them. Almond trying to finesse his life inside of here. They're sitting at 16 kills currently, which is a fantastic game.
And
Give me
Knight
my people
actually,
left.
with Resurgence disabled, is already full dead, so they're gonna have
Oh,
to
no.
try. Yeah, they're gonna have to try for a buyback,
Gotta
but
hold out Zoo, and then we
things
we
are
close our
looking
road.
a little tricky right now.
Fine in.
Above us, 2. Low right.
Oh, no, you don't. Yeah, I heard you.
He behind the heady of the loadie. I knocked him.
Here we have Shifty.
Bro. There's two.
One more kill than what we last saw. The
bad,
comms are hot. Has to back away. A little dangerous there with the lack of cover. Does pay the price for it, but it's Biffle with the
Remember
cleanup.
behind us. Remember behind the Zoo. Do not
Juki's
forget about
taken
Zoo.
out,
Zoo
and a
is
nice
moving
little
out now.
tap to get Shifty up and
right here.
about. Great job from them. Great job from Biffle
Great
on the
teamwork.
cover fire,
Yeah.
especially to deny the full death
People
onto
top
Shifty.
station,
That's
top
huge.
fire station.
And just great teamwork. Always on top of the map, getting information. As soon as they get shot at, like, they're there right away to help each other. And you can see he's using the tree and the shield as a little bit of cover. Destroy in the mix. Only 2 kills this game so far. Gonna be 1 shot. It's just Sunday and Destroy.
Yeah, looks like might have been a little bit of issue with the team in the lobby, but still alive, still doing their best. But I just got another update. Talk about a massive win immediately for Shifty Nameless. Noobs, full out 15th place.
Oh my goodness, that is huge for Shifty Squad. So they're basically, if they win this game, they'll basically secure a victory, which is huge, barring some of the craziest gameplay you'd ever have to see for a team to win.
Yeah, I mean, it's only a 1.1 multiplier for them, so I don't know how many kills they
Yeah.
had, but that's worst case scenario for the team in second place.
Yeah, that was worst case scenario, absolutely. But Destroy's team trying to move on up the rankings. They were sitting at 123 headed into this one. A win here would put them top 3. Destroy back against the wall, literally.
Not just yet.
Need some help. Sunday inside the gas. I wonder if she has durable.
Destroy with at least 1 elimination, but you're gonna need a lot more. There's only 20 players. You don't have a ton in the first place. You gotta try and play Overwatch on your teammate, but might not be a lot you can do if it's gonna put you in the firing line of someone in the high ground. They are able to recover. They have a lot of money. There's a buy station, but I don't know if there's a world in which they can safely get to that.
We gotta get over this.
Yeah, that's pretty far, and it's outside of circles. So right here, you're just trying to thirst people, right? Like you want a third party
At this point, fuck it.
deployable buy station coming in. Okay, well, there you go.
That is about as
That
big of a
works.
blessing as you could ask for.
No, I'm trying.
Yeah, that works. You'll be able to get UAVs in advance. You have so much money here.
This guy and shit.
Okay.
See, I'm seeing the
And hey, look, they're laughing. They're having a good time. That's what you love to see, especially when they don't have the full squad here. So just trying to take things slow. Watch for anyone getting pushed out by the storm. A little bit of a cue here. Destroy might know someone is nearby.
I'm in the water.
Opts to work his way into the water. Try and make
Oh,
a
this
safe crossing.
rotation. This rotation sucks. If there's anybody
Yeah.
camping there on the docks there, they are dead. You see the smoke goes down. It's going to give them cover, but also gives their position to potential enemies over here. There's definitely going to be players on top of that roof in front of them as well. So you have to be extremely careful here. As I predicted, there's a player up top, and he has no utility to work with besides a grenade. Sunday's down. Destroy has nothing but a dream here.
Look, all he needs is a grenade, okay? I'm sure it's going to be just fine. Only
Good boy.
11 other players.
Flare.
There we go! Sunday! But look who took her out. Biffle did. So they are still alive and well. It is now 5 teams. I heard in Biffle's comms earlier that it was the 1.3 multiplier, which they now have, that they were looking toward. I don't know if we can swap over to Shifty's POV. I would love to see their team, because
Yeah.
if they win this, it could potentially
I'm going left,
secure
I'm
the
going left, I'm going
entire
left,
tournament for them.
I'm going left, I'm
Let's
going
take a look now as they continue to rack up those kills. Only 4 other players in this lobby. I think actually
It's a
should be 5.
3v1.
I think at least 1 player's dead. I'm not sure who that is. Hisoka's dead.
Throwing smokes. I need
Yeah, there's one team of 3 and a team of
Someone
2.
PDS by the way,
So
into the building.
Soka is dead. Biffle still has the self-res. Smokes are down. They don't quite have rotation.
Up top.
This is, that's
okay,
not
I'm
a
gonna
place.
try to
You
get in the
see
warehouse
someone
now.
up top. That is not an area you really want to be
Oh, no.
sitting in. There's no cover. So
People
you
behind
have
the
to hope you can
warehouse
make this play safely.
Right away. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
get somewhere that's a little more stable than the location you're in right now. Biffle is up.
Three on the roof.
Hisoka
I'm up.
back in action, and what a testament to just how resilient this team is.
We have this bottom part.
Just still staying alive. Soka's somehow back, right? Like just crazy situations they find themselves in, and you just feel like they're gonna win this game.
That's
The way the comms are
destroyed.
going.
Team wipe on
Yep.
to destroy.
Huge.
3v3.
Mine's tempered.
And you can
Yeah,
see
3 to my gold match.
Shifty's just trying to play
You have to
safe
play
here.
Mm-hmm.
It's like, you can go ahead and do some damage. I'm going to keep my util. I'm not going to let it get bled dry. And I'm going to wait for them to make the mistake. I love this play.
Chrissy and
Fine, that's
Well,
fine.
and there we go. Nick Cool does take down Hisoka. I think Biffle, trying to get a little bit of Overwatch to maybe trade, isn't able to make it happen. Shifty, though, with a little sneaky play into the upstairs office, trying to just work the outer edge of this storm. And here's Chrissy. A nice amount of eliminations, and they are hungry for this first place multiplier. They want to get their first win of the day under their belt, but it's Nick Cool who's down. Might not be safe to go get it as much as they want to. Nice spot from Chrissy. Does get the down. Forced to back off, though, for just a moment. Does get downed in the process. Right back
That's a
up,
win.
and that's going to be
Let's
a
go.
Warzone win. 25 kills for Clay, Nick Cool, and Chrissy. The first win for them of the day, and what a win it was. But, man, if you're noobs, Nameless, that
that's
second
painful.
place from Shifty is going to hurt.
Yeah, it's definitely going to hurt. But let's just take a moment to shout out Chrissy, Nicole, and
Huge
Clay.
plays. 10
You
kills.
highlighted them before the tournament started. Chrissy with 4,200 damage and 10 kills, absolutely popping off, getting the victory. And that was versus Shifty squad at the very end. So massive W. But yeah, I mean, when we get to the highlights, like you said, like Shifty's team's just so good. They're always in the mix, like top 2 every game, dang near. So these guys seemingly have locked it up.
They're top 2 in half of the games we've had today. 2 first places in a row, 2 second places in a row for Team Shifty, but Chrissy's team, they deserve